Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. This evening we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on. Into the box, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Jesse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there. And makes the play for the first down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
You're welcome.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schwarber racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs,
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you. Plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Castillo is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Hit sharply on the ground. Senzel brings it in.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Zero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
How's it going? Happy Thanksgiving
Standing
to
in
you.
now, Kyle Schwarber.
I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Hope you had a great holiday.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on Nevada will take
all
care
that
of
turkey.
First, and the side is
Now
retired.
you ready to sleep, ain't you?
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 2-1.
Well, I appreciate you coming by.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel.
I appreciate it.
Get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 15.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Lester, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now the first pitch here from Lester, and he gets ahead 0-1. Galvis behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
But I bet it was good food, though.
Ready now for Cincinnati.
You ain't have yourself.
Lester has his target. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 6. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John Lester.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Almost a home run.
Get him.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Nick Castellanos now. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Senzel is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, Jesse Winker. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Got him.
1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 3-1. Settling in now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Number 44 is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis has it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the 3rd. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. In is Joey Votto now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
The third baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Aristides Aquino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Galvis is there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now back.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zobrist.
Damn it. There we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's Galvis at second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And Hayward has a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, John Lester. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher.
The
You have the
first
pitcher
baseman,
up with 2
number
outs,
44.
and he extends the
Anthony.
inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's
Rizzo.
funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could wait.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker has it in his sights, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
3-1.
Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Come on,
Matt,
Heidi.
I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue.
Leading off for the Reds, the second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Pedro Strop, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Pedro. Whoa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Next to Cincinnati.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. His career line against Pedro Strop, batting .500, 4 for 8. 0-1 the count. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Strop, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Base hit in his first trip. Fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds. One. Stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Nick Castellanos.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Senzel ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. One out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Baez will head for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was...
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Off the LED board and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Winker will range to his left.